to the Watcher. And for centuries, my ancient people have idly by and watched and observed the affairs go on within every universe. My kind has watched the rise and fall of civilization after civilization within our universe. This task has given me great joy and great sorrow. But today I'm here to tell you another story of a great celestial being with a purpose. I'm here to tell you a story of an alien race that is very similar to humans, but more advanced and more peaceful than the world humans are from. Their peace has helped them thrive, but unfortunately their peace will be threatened by a great and terrible evil. But one such being from that race rises above and makes the ultimate sacrifice in order to protect his planet and the woman that he loves. I'm here to tell the story of a great warrior known as Uchi Ha Ha Hey Ha Ha Uta Ha Ha Hey Ha. This story begins on the planet of the Aryan people, an ancient peaceful race that has no need for war. Only creating ships to defend if they become attacked by foreign races from beyond the stars. But none of their ships are capable of universal travel. Why would they want to? They had everything, and none of them wanted to, except one restless spirit who wanted to see what's beyond their galaxy. And that person's name is Norrin Rad. So I figured I would catch you here working on your personal spaceship again. Yes, I am working on it. What can I do for you? You were supposed to meet me and your father for weekly sessions. Wait, was that did I miss it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to miss it. I didn't miss it. Sometimes when I work on my personal project, I usually lose myself in my work. Your father continues to keeps telling me of how you are wasting your time working on a ship on your ship to try and leave this world. Well, he doesn't seem to understand why. I mean, honestly, I do not either. Why would you want to leave our world? It has everything. It is full of peace and tranquility, with so much life, and it's everything we need for our race to live and survive. And from what we have read of what goes on in other parts of our news, why we ever want to leave and see and go to a world that has drowned itself in its own pity and sorrow and destruction. Because I want to see what's out there. I am a curious soul who feels restless and feels like always feels like a restless child. Always feel like I'm confined to this world, not allowed to leave. I want to, like the rest of my peers. My mind craves knowledge, not just the knowledge that I've already learned of our world, but other worlds. I want to see what's out there. Who knows? I might encounter races similar to and planets similar to our own, with technology, with much to teach us. There's so much we don't know about our own universe, and so much that we can learn, understand. Or you will just, or your actions might bring the pain and sports and the issues and issues of other world, of other intergalactic worlds onto our own. Father, that's my. I told me I missed my thousand apologies. Father, this always happens when you waste your time. How long have you worked on this craft? 15 cycles, 20, I believe. Father. Why do you waste them? None of our technology is capable of creating a vessel that can commit universal travel. And why would we? why do you always are leaving this world? Would you not would you risk losing yourself in the vast vacuum of space? Why would you? We are a thriving race, full of potential, full of knowledge. Why would you? Why do you? Why would you want leave this world? We have succeeded wherever enemies have failed countless of times. Look how happy our people are. Sure, we have guards and police that maintain order if one of us acts out of line, but rarely that's usually mandatory. And a very rare incident happens on our world. For our hunt for no one would ever dare to hunt our peace. Robert, I don't want you to think I have any issues with my world. I developed some form of resentment for the world. I just desire to see more. Besides, how can we know for sure what's really that that other systems, other planets beside our own are truly as terrible as if we don't actually see it for ourselves? We shouldn't judge other people, other races' own way of life, but till we see witness it for ourselves. You're just like your mother. She was a dreamer and supposed to be yourself too. But eventually she realized that she cannot do what you believe you can do, and one day you will too. I just hope you not choose when you finally. Oh, Father, when will you understand? Look, Norton, let's not. Why don't you take a break from working on your stuff? I know it's. Why don't we go to that spot where we go to? You know, for one place we first met. Of course, how can I forget that? Allow me. I can. Oh, please, Norton. Your driving is. Every time you drive, you always use yourself in your own and risk crashing into a building. I shall drive if you insist. See, isn't I always enjoyed riding through the skies of our home for just hour. Everything seems always so energetic. Yes, ride down your fluids, like keep your paws on always. Yeah, swell. Watch where you go, son. Yeah, sorry, sir. I go, kids. It truly is. I always enjoy seeing. It's all lively, full of life indeed. And here we are, Jude. I see you've already prepared for I always enjoy how you always like to plan ahead for these things. Of course. But I have to make sure you don't want to leave. A long time with you, I never want to leave any place. I think I believe I'm really close to my ship. Please let me finish. I was gonna say that when it's finally ready, I'd like you to come with me. We can explore the cosmos. Really, you want me to come? Yes. I don't want you. When I started this part, I never intended to do it alone. I always wanted to have someone join with me to share in my travel, to see beyond the stars. I very much liked it. That's all. I get wait for you to see it with me. Oh no, I'm adventurous as you are. I'm afraid I might be a liability to you, but an actual companion. Please, give it a chance. And you besides my ship, you are the most important thing ever in my life. I very much like it if you would, if I could share my vision, my dreams with you. I very much like if you come with me, we could see. I know there's someone's. We always talk about doing something like this together. Yes, we did. But I was hoping around to see other parts of our world that we haven't seen. Trust me, we've already seen so much of our own world already by now. We should we should take advantage of our adventurous spirits and see what's out there beyond our galaxy. I don't know. It all sounds so scary and so. I don't all feel so scary. Oh please, and not everything in our universe is dangerous. Dangerous, and besides, our world has been peace song. Highly doubtful that anything will have different at peace. I'm afraid Norrad is wrong with that. For soon, his world shall come under threat by a great cosmic being, Galactus. Norrad, I wish we could stay out here forever. What's the days change, but day change into night to day, staring down, looking at the stars, seeing deciphering the different constellations that we see are me holding you, us holding in our arms so close. Yes, I too wish that, but unfortunately, our line of work will not permit us to take such leisure times. We should probably go. My father expects us right away. Good, you're here on time. I was concerned. I was worried that your Wylander wouldn't be able to pull you from your ship for this meeting. Don't worry, Father. I know how important these things are. I know when not to work on my personal projects. Yeah, about that, I'm afraid this next meeting might affect you most of all, son. What do you mean? Might as well. It's better that you hear it from them instead of from me. Welcome, Norrad, to our annual count of scientific knowledge study session. Here during this meeting, we discuss on the side and research on this of all great science projects and determine whether continue or not. And today we are here to discuss the secret project of Nerve and Norrad spaceship. Norrad was for yes. I know how to take advantage of this meeting. When asked what is this all about, I have my time being part of these events. You never called me out like this before, or about my own personal projects. Well, unfortunately, Norrad, your little project is being built by using resources from our science division. I didn't think you would mind saying that most of the tools I use are old and not suitable to be used to create more newer scientific inventions that a lot of our people create today. Today, well, unfortunately, unfortunately, you didn't consider that. We also keep track of our older, more tools as well, just to make sure no one is. We keep track of our older, make sure no one and create something out of line like you have been doing, Norm. My invention has done no one harm, not physically or mentally anyway. My invention is merely for the benefit of better understanding our universe. Of course, we've had nothing less from words of a dreamer and a zealot. Zealot. Please, I am no zealot. If you wish to call me something, call me a man, a spirit, if you must. Because my mind desires to learn more of our, and who knows? There is so much that we can learn about other planets, other alien races, other worlds, other worlds. Worlds. Yes, but there is a risk to your work, to your desires that you are not aware of, Criminal or Rad. What if you encounter an alien world that's not as hospitable as ours? A world that thrives on war and chaos and destruction, anything that we despise. Yes, if if you encounter a world in a race like that and get caught, your acts might turn their warmongering into our world and bring destruction and death to wherever we go. We cannot risk our people interacting with the affairs of others. Others that could bring destruction to ours. You speak of fear. Fear that what I refuse to let dictate my life. We cannot let fear of the unknown stop us from pursuing more scientific understanding of our universe. Surely one of amongst you, my fellow countrymen, can understand and appreciate my scientific curiosity. I assure you, none of us here share it as you do. You're wrong, husband. So I do. Lyandra, what are you saying? I say that I support my husband's goals, and I would like to join also on his quest when his ship is complete. Lyandra, do you believe that? Yes, Norrin, I do. This is preposterous, and I'm afraid your involvement in this does not change our decision one bit. As if we don't stop? What will you do? If you can insist on creating this vessel, scientific vessel of yours, we'll have no choice but to come into and confiscate everything, including the parts that you used to build your ship, and place you under immediate suspension of all scientific work from our labs and houses. Fine. I set up my own lab at my home. I can use that with tools I've already made myself already. I don't need anything else from you, from this division. Oh, by law, the materials I use are still our property, and we'll have the authority to take them back with us as we please. This is your only warning, Norrin Rad. Stop and dismantle your spacecraft, or face the consequences. Short-sighted fools. How dare they accuse my invention to be nothing more than a tool of... Norrin, please do not judge them so harshly, nor your father. Doing what they think is best for our people. You're right, Landra. You always... It's just I wish you could understand my purpose. Maybe someday, Norrin. But until then, who knows what they can... Who knows whatever. Besides, what's wrong with staying on this planet for longer? I can't... Besides, I don't know, it's so close. I just need to add a few more parts here, and then my ship will be ready. Do you think you get ready before the Hound arrives to take what they... Yes, I do. Perhaps with your help, you are just as scientifically capable and resort as I am. Please help me with my finish my invention. Please. Alright. I will help you. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. And so, the two lovers finished Norrin Rad's invention, but not too soon, for they shall soon be visited by a very destructive enemy. It's finished. Yeah. Almost missed a few more parts, and what was that? It's like, that earthquake. Stay over here. So far as typing quake, there's never been this mantle before. Up in the sky, what is that? Oh no, it can't be. It's Galactus. Yes, you mean, yes, for the devour world. He has come to our world to feast on its life energy. To destroy it. People of... I am Galactus, Devour. Take heart as I... and used to be You'd be honored that your planet has caught my eye and my intriguement into absorbing you. And no, enjoy last month, for your world shall be you and your world shall be destroyed by my hands. Alright, how will we follow what's going on? The council must wait on deal immediately. We can't allow Apocalypse to, let this finish it. I'll destroy our world. You're right, we cannot. Don't worry, we'll come. I see a circle on your spaceship. You're lucky that it's not our concern right now. Right. God, you and your team are ready to start Galactus. Yes, Councilman. We will fight this being until our last breath. See to it that you do. Alright, let's go. We're showering. Now as it was now for the main course. To battle. Be gone. Glass. We are firing everything that but nothing seems to hurt this creature. We should be, from far, we should be concentrating on his space traveling device, but he uses this device to feed off the psychic energy of our planet, destroy the machine, the ship, and he will have nothing. But he can trap one from a time, Father. This to destroy our world. You're right. All ships convert on. Foolish beings. You like always believe that they can fight and protect you from Galactus, but none of the races I have encountered were able to repel my wrath for long. Stop your useless struggles and accept your fate, for I am. Maybe he's right. Nothing. Except, perhaps not. Maybe, but I do. What are you talking about, son? Remember my ship? Not now. The ship, no, we have more. No, listen. When I designed my ship, I have a built-in plasma reactor. If I could have enough power to destroy Galactus, but what if not? What if it destroys you? I cannot bear the sight of seeing you get destroyed. I'm sorry, but I must take this risk. From people's side, it's about time that my ship got its first test flight. Let me come if you know, my love. This is where I'm afraid my journey must start alone. My flight. Just be safe, my love, and come home. I promise you. Yes, so it's working. My ship is top velocity. Look forward. Well, something might come from that abomination anyway. Now, all power to the computer. All loading power. Who dares to attack? I do. Northern Rad, protector of my world. Yes, your struggles are nothing to ourselves, are only delaying the inevitable. No, impossible. If you summon itself, my ship and I are one. Try and destroy one, I can just use my powers to rebuild it. No destruction you can. Unless I destroy you first. No, I must. Ship, all power. No, it's the reason I ship. It will say yes. If if it blows up, who knows? It could explode and possibly take. It could probably wound us, but to take Norn, please don't. But up, sorry, Vendra. Allow this creature to destroy our world. You fool! You will destroy yourself. Maybe you are wrong. This will not stop you from destroying your world. I have to try anyway. I can't let you hurt her. Any one of my people. Where am I? Wait a minute, is this the end? Am I? No. Not yet, Norrad. You surprised me, my boy. Boy. Never has got this encounter a being as determined as you to protect his world from my destructive wrath. Especially someone who is willing to kill himself in order to... Why? What makes you act so unpredictably? I fight to protect my people and the planet. Let's see, love my life. Yes, love. In one life, I too know of such a feeling for someone else, for the opposite of my sex. But that has long passed, since now all I feel is hunger. Galactus, please. My world has achieved something very few races have. Planet-wide peace. Our planet doesn't understand me the term war, or violence, or actions. Please spare my... Galactus cannot simply road. Every road past, he gets hungry, and only my hunger can be satisfied by devouring a planet devised of life, without eating a planet void of life. Galactus has tried eating lifeless planets before, but doesn't have the same taste or satisfaction I get when I eat a planet full of life. Life. But before, I must decide what I should do with you. As much I want to satisfy my hunger, I cannot eliminate such a heroic warrior such as yourself, Norrad. So what should I do with you? If you spare my world, Galactus, I'll have you find other worlds that could satisfy your hunger. My world and other worlds like my trying to have to suffer your raft, Galactus. So even once more, you have intrigued me, Norrad. You're willing to become my obedient servant in order to protect your world. Yes, I have considered. Over time, my powers have grown beyond that of a normal life form. I have harnessed the power of cosmic, and that power flows through me. I've always wondered if I had the ability to transfer some of my awesome cosmic to another. Like it could be something worse. All right, Norrad. Agree to be my herald. A herald. What is that? A herald. What's a name I just made up? It is an identity given to a person that's full of being with great courage, great skill, and power and wisdom. Someone that's how help me sealed worlds for me to consume. I cannot keep finding worlds on my own. That task should be given to those lesser than myself. Someone like you, Norn. So be it, Galactus. If you promise to spare my world and never return, I will become your herald. If you choose this path, you can never return to your world. You must always be amongst the stars, helping me find worlds you can never again see your people or the ones you love. So be it, Galactus. I accept your terms. Then behold, as you shall see a power beyond your enemy. What? happen, I feel weird. I feel a strange calmness, a more form of clarity. Could this be what it's like to possess true knowledge, a knowledge that kind of a great understanding of our universe? Yes, you are no longer Norn Rat. You are now the Silver Surfer, and my first of many heralds. And like me, you now possess powers beyond beyond those in ordinary beings. And here, this shall be your sorcery, your cosmic board. Go, my herald, test out your new power. Incredible! I can fly. I can even breathe in space. I've always been told that but yet here I am, right now. It's all I ever dreamed of. Possessing powers and abilities that allow me to travel beyond my own world. To do things that I can even do things. I just destroyed West Life and incredible. I destroyed I stopped a massive meteor shower from decimating that world over there. It's incredible. Yes, Harold. That is just one of your many powers that you will soon learn to use in time. You have now, for you are no longer you have now been reborn as the Silver Surfer. Now come, my Harold. Now that I have decided to spare your world, I still require sustenance. I must now find another world that can sustain before I lose myself in my own hunger and become a mindless creature that only knows of hunger. Very well, Galactus. I will find you a world that will sustain you. But first, please let me say goodbye to my love before I depart forever. So be it, sir. But do not take long, for my hunger is great, and I cannot wait long. I understand, my lord. Where's he? Where is he, Fob? Where is he, Mister? I don't see. We lost track of him after a ship. No, my love, he is destroyed. I'm so sorry, Leandra. Although I cannot always understand my son's desire. He was still, and I loved him very much. I know, as did I. But wait, do not give up, my friends. If Norman has first, nothing left to stop Galactus from devouring our world. But why hasn't he devoured yet? Unless perhaps Norman Rad succeeded. You're right. I'm not having Galactus on our scopes either anymore. Could it be that they're both destroyed? No, father. Galactus is still very much alive, but he has agreed to spare me. Who are you? What? Who are you? What? Are you one of Galactus' servants? I am now, Leandra. Who are you? I know, but it's me, Norman Rad, sir. I know that I'm no other man, but sir, you recognize my voice. Norman, yes, it is you. Even though you look different, I can still see. Norman Rad, what has Galactus done to you, my boy? Galactus did nothing that I not wish upon myself. What do you mean? Galactus and I made a deal. If he agreed to spare our world, I would become his herald, and help him find worlds that can sustain us hunger that are far away from this one. I am. So what are you saying? Are you saying, my love? I'm saying I no longer the Norman Rad you honor. I have now become the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer. Why would he? I don't. Well, he did make your skin color a silver color, so I guess the name fits. Yes. Well, looks like you finally got what you want after all, son. The power that you, the power to help you explore other worlds. Looks like you got what you. Not exactly, father. When I wanted to explore, I did not want with the intention of destroying worlds, only to travel and explore, not to help. But I'm afraid that choice is no longer my own. to make. I must now serve Galactus so that our world can be. I understand your choice, my son, and I promise you your people will know of the sacrifice you have made, my boy. I know that you will always thank you. I'll leave you to please, no, Rad. Please, I feel foolish you still calling Rad. Since you have clearly now become something else entirely. Deep down, I'm still the man that you fell in love with, Lyandra. But now I must become something else entirely in order to keep Galactus' focus away from ours. Please take me with you. We can still see the cosmos together. Please, I don't believe you. I'm sorry, Lyandra. Due to our new ways of Galactus, I can never leave this planet, and I do not fully understand my new powers, and I cannot risk taking with me without hurting or killing you, my love. Maybe someday our paths will will collide one day, but until then, I cannot. I can't. Oh, this isn't fair. This, as we are about to find true happiness, fate has. I know, but sometimes it recalls I'm alright choosing. Perhaps this is my destiny. This is my true purpose in life. I always knew I was destined for someone. Maybe this is it. To help Galactus kill billions of just to save our. Oh no! I can find other worlds devoid of life that this is the crave Galactus' hunger. He does not. Well, if you cannot love Galactus, force you to help him find worlds that are like ours, full of life, and are you really prepared to just kill billions, destroy a world full of innocent lives? No, of course not. And I will try my best to resist that desire, knowing that you will always be in my heart. Surfer, I have waited enough. Come, Galactus hungers. Come to me now, or I'll feast on your world. He calls to me. I must go. Good. I guess this is goodbye. Goodbye, my son. Please do not wait for me. I don't wish to deprive you of you finding true happiness. So you have my permission to find someone else to fall in love with, to have a family. But please do not wait for me, for I may never return. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my silver. My silver surfer. Good. You now come, my herald. Come and take me to my. And so the great silver surfer ventures off into the unknown, helping Galactus. Although he is lying off exploring other worlds, he cannot truly enjoy because he must help Galactus destroy them. At first, the silver surfer takes Galactus to worlds devoid of life, that has satisfies hunger. But over time, Galactus is forces surfer to help him find worlds that are filled with life, and as Galactus feeds on world after world, and as the Silver Surfer travels from one world, he loses more of his humanity to his new master, making him a being completely loyal to his master's desires. Is this the fate of a noble warrior as the Silver Surfer, or will he encounter a world one day that is filled with life forms that will help him reconnect to find his lost morality?